Dr. Andy, what up? EGA Tricks, what up? My boy EGA Tricks. Smash that thumbs up, EGA. La Liz, what up, my girl? Hey, La Liz, you're starting to become one of our only regular girl viewers on this show. So you know. I'm watching a movie? Oh, that's good. Fantasma, my boy. Fantasma's my man. MBJZ, what's up, motherfucker? My boy. I love MBJZ. MBJZ's my man. There's original guys right here, man. I'm getting original guys right here. Fantasma, MBJZ, EGA Tricks. They've been with me for almost this whole year now. It's pretty good. You tell me, how do you like it? What's up, Croatia? All the OGs right now are on here. Damn. All the OGs are on here. Croatia, Fantasma. It's crisp. Thank you. You know what, Fantasma? Remember the other day you gave me 20 bucks, and then like 2 weeks ago you gave me 20 bucks, and then Amber gave me 20 bucks the other day. So the microphone was only like $22.39, and then I bought a fat ass gram of weed. Do I know Sean Atwood? Okay, what do you consider knowing? I've talked to him before on the phone, and I did a little background check on him. Why? He's cool. Sean Atwood, old Shawnee. Yeah, old Shawnee. Got a weird show, but yeah, it's a good show. It's different. I like his show. I don't watch it though. I need to do car payments. Fuck, he said payments. I didn't look at my emails today. I've been real busy. Oh, fuck, that sucks, Fantasma. That's real bad. You need that. You need that pension money, man. Yeah, don't worry about it, Croatia. We'll figure something out, man. Like I told you before, it's really not about the money, man. It's about the friendship. Yeah, that's fucked up. They do. That's fucked up. That's really fucked up. They should be paying you out the ass. That's for sure. Yeah. Which way is the best way, Croatia? The gift card thing, I don't get it, but I'm with you 100%, Croatia. Do I know Bobby Lewis? Louisi? No, I never heard of Bobby Louisi. Never heard of that guy. There you go. That's the new channel. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm going to be posting a new video tomorrow. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, really? That sounds great, Croatia. You're a smart man. You're a smart Slavic man. You like that one? Slavic. So I've been learning a lot about Slavic people. You know, about a couple hours ago, there was a big old shootout with the National Guard and some sicarios in Sinaloa. So that's about to hit the news in a couple hours. They actually got caught. Yeah, everybody's talking about Damaso. You know what's crazy, right, Fantasma, is I broke that story last night, and they barely started airing it right now. I broke that story last night. I don't know what you're talking about, Dr. Andy. I have no idea what Dr. Andy's talking about. But yeah. But yeah, I talked about it yesterday. I broke that shit yesterday, and everybody just slept on it. And then today, now they're like, oh, Damaso Lopez, Damaso this, Damaso that. Shit, that shit's old news to me. But I can get into... How's Miss Black doing? She's all right. She got a promotion at work, so that's working good. You know, I'll tell you something that's really crazy, Fantasma, is that nobody's talking about the guys from Tijuana. That's what really this show's about. Yeah, thank you. It's getting there, man. It's getting there. I'm not saying it is. It's getting there. You know what I mean? No, I don't know Robert De Niro. I don't. Well, you know what, Fantasma? You're correct on how small it is, but for how small it is, its violence can't be compared to anybody else's. You know, it's a border plaza just like Juarez, but it's just more intense, you know? Yeah, that'd be cool, man. That'd be cool. Hell yeah, Croatia. I could provide all the housing and protection. What else do you want? I can provide all the housing and protection. I could provide the houses and the protection. What's up, Marcus4209? Did you subscribe to the new channel? Marcus, did you subscribe to the new channel? Just go to the playas of Tijuana, go to Parque Morelos, you know. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, it's been for a while, Tony Soprano. Are my predictions been accurate about it? I told you it was gonna be quiet for a while. You know what I mean? Abraham Morales, what's up? Yup, I told you it was gonna be quiet, but it's about to get ugly. Yeah, the link right there, my boy. EGA Tricks just threw the link out right there. Why ugly, eh? Well, certain organizations have to, yeah, he is. Well, the problem is that, they've given certain organizations till the day of, you know, the guys from Jalisco have been pretty much kicked out of there. And a lot of people are like, wow, really? Yeah, I gave that news about a month ago. You know what I mean? And it was pretty solid. The guys from Jalisco are pretty much gone. You know, they have one area, one stronghold in it. It's not very big of a stronghold, you know what I mean? So, you know, El Doctor, El Flaco and all them, and all the pilotos, you know, Benjamin's kids and all them. Yeah. Yeah, TJ was not worth it to the old man. He wasn't. To Metro, it wasn't. Oh, yeah. It's really safe. Well, you know, Metro, the way Metro saw it was he rather pay the plaza and pay to have stuff transferred over with protection, you know? Fernando Martinez said, what's Operation Code Black? So Operation Code Black supposedly was to net and to funnel out whatever infrastructure or money laundering organizations the Jalisco cartel has. A lot of the fentanyl problems are being blamed on Don Mecho. When if anybody knows anything, fentanyl was basically it was cooked, and it was the recipe was perfected in Sinaloa. If you guys want to know, you know, it was tinkered with in Michoacan for a long time, and the Michoacanos got away from it from all the poisoning, and the Sinaloenses they fucking you know, they perfected a certain chemical compound. And you know, the crazy part about it is that the overdoses are not caused by the fentanyl. The overdoses are being caused by them here in the US tweaking the recipe. The recipe's fine if they leave it the way it is, but when they start tweaking it, that's where it goes wrong. You know? Nah, he's not funding shit. But you never know. You know, I always said that the US was tired of him, and they wanted a new partner. That's good, Croatia. That's real good, man. Hell yeah. There you go, Croatia. US will. Well, you know what, Fantasma, I think that's the problem now. You know? Camilla's a really angry black lady. Do you know that she personally went after a friend of mine from up north in California? Um, it's crazy. She's on his paperwork. Yeah, you guys almost went over to, oh yeah, I heard about that, Chris. You guys are nuts, huh? Over a fucking license plate. Yeah, Camilla's one mean black lady, I'll tell you that one. Yeah, right, huh? Well, you know what's crazy, right? That's what it really is. OG Shitstains calls it a witch hunt, and that's what it really is. It's a witch hunt. You know, they're trying to. You know, at one time the Sinaloense cartel was like that. They were getting fucking hit left and right with indictments everywhere in California, New York, Texas. You know, and you know, it should be a rich playing field for everyone. But it really is. You know, laws go into effect for whoever cartel's hot. You know. Yup. The old Chinese guys. Oh yeah, they're good cooks of it, I'll tell you that much. They're real good cooks of it. Yep. Hey, Dr. Andy, did you get a notification? What about you, Croatia? Did you get a notification? I think that's what happened. I did a live today, and now they're not giving no notification. Yep. I don't know who's gonna win, but at the end, I actually, my prediction, because I don't know who's gonna win. I gotta say, you know, good old cuatro letras. All right, Louis Dipso, what up? Louis Dipso. Who is Camela? Oh, Camela's one angry black lady, Dr. Andy. She's one angry, she's head of the bitch department. That's one angry black lady. That's all I gotta say. One angry black lady. She has a real hard stance on criminal drug cases and stuff like that. She's got a real hard stance against that stuff. So that's who that lady is. I wouldn't doubt it, pro. Yeah, I bet. Oh yeah, he's pro Sinaloa like a motherfucker. Yeah, pro, I wouldn't doubt it, man. Look, pro, I'm gonna tell you, you think La Negra turned her at? Oh yeah, for sure. Look, I'm gonna tell you something, pro. Sometimes when people think about it, when you're looking at a long time, and you think about it, man, you're sitting there on that cell, and you're all by yourself, and you, everybody's at Disneyland, or everybody's opening Christmas presents, or they're at the Balkans, or whatever, right? And you're sitting in that cell eating pork grinds and flaming hot Cheetos, and eating beans that are refried and that are instant, that are made with hot water and that blow up. And they're eating Maruchan soups that could kill a rat if you leave it out as poison. They'll kill a rat. And you're eating that in your room, and everybody's out drinking and fucking and getting high. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The next time you get caught, you might turn fucking rat. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't want to go through that again. That's why they run, they fight, they shoot it out. Because nah, they're all right. They're not going back to jail no more. You know what I mean? Unless you go to a nice luxury jail, like a Club Fed, you know, on the fucking internet all day, phones, porn, good food, you can work out, there's no politics, you know, you could be a fat slob there, you know what I mean? Perfect prison for a lot of people, you know what I mean? But, you know, fuck that. Just remember, when you're busted, you're busted. You can't go nowhere, you can't do shit. You got your finger up your ass. You know, if anybody tells you different, tell them to go fuck off. You know, fucking being in jail's for the birds. Yeah, you know, so don't ever think that I promote a life or condone any of this shit. This life sucked. It took away my freedom and did a lot of shit. There you go, EGA Tricks. You're right, Fernando. If the cuatro letras takes a hold of Zacatecas, that route from Nayarit. Okay, if they get that route from Nayarit to Zacatecas, watch out. Watch out, brother. they get that route, Mayo's in for a long winter, if you know what I mean. This winter don't look too good for Don Mayo. It don't look good for Metro either. I'll tell you that much. Things are about to turn for Metro, not for the good. I'll tell you that much. Dr. Andy just asked some way out questions. Just way out questions. Just out of left field too, Dr. Andy. Out of left field. Just pull shit. Have you seen the movie This? Do you know my cousin This? Dr. Andy's just fucking love it. Want more of it. Yeah. I bet you they have, man. And as you can see, it hasn't worked. Yeah, they better not forget their codes. That's right, EGA Tricks. He knows what's up. Hey, Croatia, it's kind of like when the Germans thought they could just like, you know, hopscotch through Russia, right? Fuck that. That never worked, right? Good old Russians, huh? My friend's dad was in the Air Force, right? My friend, old Cooper. I used to have a white friend named Cooper. And old Cooper Loop's dad used to be an Air Force pilot, a jet fighter pilot, right? And he used to have like all these cool model planes and shit of Air Force jets and all this stuff, right? And he used to give us all sorts of history lessons. He used to tell me about the Russian MiGs. That's all he talked about. That the Russian MiGs and that the Russian jets and how they could fucking bank at so much G-force. And then he used to tell me how their fucking, that their pilots in Russia were unbelievable. And I used to be like, suck their dick already. But he was right, though. He was right. Fucking good old Ruskies, huh? Good old Ruskies. Every time I hear that a good old America wants to go to war with Russia, and I'm like, oh no. Be easy, guys. Easy. Pipe down over here, you know? Good old Ruskies. That's who old Metro needs to hire himself some good old Slavs. Some good old Ruskies from Kosovo, right? Yeah, Croatia's a fucking savage, guys. Don't mess with the Croatia. The Croatia's a sav man. Shit. He needs Chechens. He told me about that Chechens. Chechens are some fucking badass. Told me there's some bad Islamic people there, huh? No, I don't see him alive. You know, I'm gonna tell you something. That old man doesn't work good with new organizations. Yeah, that would be funny. Yeah, good old Russian Muslims from the mountain, you said. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Well, don't, you know, from my understanding, they've had you know, Russian soldiers trained before cartels. They just, I don't know I don't know Croatia, I don't know Fantasma why there hasn't been like, I mean, if they got that much money, I would sure buy me some Chechens or some Russians, you know, or some, or even some British commandos. Shit, British commandos are badass. My dad used to talk about British commandos all the time. He used to say how badass the fucking British commandos were. My dad used to say, they take care of the Queen. And I used to be like, the who, Dad? And he's like, God bless the Queen. My dad always used to joke around like shit like that. You know? You know how, okay, Croatia, here's one my dad used to do, and this one's hella disrespectful. You know how the Muslims say, salam alaikum? My dad used to say, salami lick me. And dude, I used to be like, damn, Dad, seriously? And my dad's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about those vatos. He's all, salami lick me. I used to be like, damn. My dad was vicious like that, Croatia. Vicious. Vicious. He didn't give a fuck about other people's religion. He didn't make fun of them or nothing, but yeah. Yeah, he was vicious like that. He'd be like, salami lick me. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? And then he used to tell, but Chechens would not like that. Yeah, but they wouldn't. He used to tell the white guys, you know, like the guys from Aryan Brotherhood or from P9. He used to tell them, what's up, brothers? Hey, brothers. He used to talk to them like, I don't know if you ever saw wrestling. There used to be a wrestler called Hulk Hogan. So my dad used to do the Hulk Hogan voice on him. Yeah, you know, Marcus, I heard that. I heard that they hire Green Berets and ex military special forces. You know, shit, I would be. I would be. You know, some badass mercenaries. You know, some Chechens. Love me some Chechens. I said I'm never gonna forget that, Croatia. I'm never gonna forget that. If I ever go back into business, and my boss asked me what I want, I told him I want some motherfucking Chechens. And he's gonna be some ¿qué? Some motherfucking Chechens. You know? I want some Chechens. Fly down to the motherfucking Balkans and get me some motherfucking Chechens. And I want like a whole 13-man unit. You know what I mean? Pay them fucking like 100 grand for all 13. Fuck it. And I want some brothers in there too, Croatia. Some brothers. I would prefer a clan, you know? A clan, more of a clan. Yeah, U.S. military is strict though, but I'll take some fucking Chechens all day. You know what I mean? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'd rather get a clan though. Get a fucking clan, all cousins and brothers and uncles and shit like that. So they're more efficient and brutal. Family works great together. I remember when me and my cousins, you know, were doing shit. Oh, we were bad. We were bad. We were effective too. Fucking, you know. Yeah, I see Night at the Roxbury. I like that fucking movie. That shit's hilarious, fucking Dr. Andy. You know what part I like? When they're in the car head bobbing. Da, 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 right? And then the fucking, not Will Ferrell, the other dude, I forgot his name. He breaks the fucking window and he cracks it. That shit's funny. Yeah. You know, there's all sorts of mercenaries out there. You know what I mean? Look at in Mexico. They had a Colombian mercenary, and he escaped. You know, and he went back to Colombia. You know, he's like, fuck that. I'm going back to Colombia. But yeah, Krish, that's what I'm ordering. Some Chechens. Some good old Chechens, huh? Oh man, the Serbs. Yeah, you know what's crazy, right? Is that I reported the other day in Michoacan that the abuelo, they got him on paperwork now. He's got Colombian FARC training his guys. He had Helen, I can't say Helzenbaugh, or the guys with the H, Helzenbaugh or Hujlenbaugh, you know, or how, I can't say it. I'm not trying to be disrespectful either. You know, Helzenbaugh or whatever. He had a couple of those guys train a couple of his sicarios. Yeah, there you go, Croatia. 2 sons and I think one of his nephews. I read a little bit of the report. I have a buddy who gets files from like the government shit, Fantasma in Croatia. And these files, right, they talk about everything. Hezlembal, there you go. Hezembala. Yeah, those motherfuckers. You know, that's some straight terrorist shit right there. But whatever, dude, you know, El Abuelo Farias had those motherfuckers train his 2 sons and one of his nephews. Yeah, Pro is an educated man. Yeah, I like Pro. Pro's a dirtbag. Real dirty bird. He gets a real Sinaloa boner. Okay, on V2K, all right, I'll ask him. I'll ask him, buddy. Yeah, that stuff's cool, though, man. You know, I used to not have that type of respect for computer people or people who are hackers and stuff like that. I do. Yeah. Hey, Pro, you ever do any research on the Garibay Felixes? You ever do any research on the Garibay Felix organization? Yeah, to win a war. You know, Croatia. You know what? That one of my first job titles was that exactly what you kind of what like Pro is. I was brought around. I was brought around to know the different backgrounds and the different upbringings of different kinds of people, not only here in the U.S., but in Mexico, people of Spain, people of England, Australia, you know, Germany. You know, I have to know their basic upbringings, their likings, you know. I have to know, like, okay, like I'll give you an example here in Southern California, right? Yeah, you know, like, look, I'll give you a good example. Here in Southern California, there's a big skinhead community called P9, right? So I grew up I grew up I grew up I grew up in an all Chicano neighborhood, and now they're in 4 generations of gangs. You know, they've been here since 1922. In 1940, when the war broke out, they were even more. In 1960, there was more. In 1980, there was a bunch. Right now, in the 2000s, they're sprouted everywhere. You know, I grew up knowing a lot of these skinhead organizations and Aryan Brotherhood members because my dad sold a lot of heroin. So I met a lot of the guys. You know, the founding 2 members of P9 used to sit outside in a car waiting for my dad to come home or waiting for my dad to come back so they could pick up their half pound of heroin that they were picking up. And back then, that was a lot to them. That wasn't a lot to my dad, but that was a lot to them. I met Donald personally from P9. I personally met Irish before Donald killed him. They killed Irish in the back of an alley in Anaheim, and I'll tell you guys why. Popeye wanted full control of P9, of Public Enemy #1, and he knew that he had to get rid of Irish. A lot of people say Irish was killed because there's a Fox 11 documentary made by Chris Blatchford, who's a legend. He made a book called The Black Hand. Chris Blatchford tried to say some things about P9 that weren't true. So Irish decided to contact Chris Blatchford and clarify some things to clean their name up. Chris Blatchford asked for some verification. I think Irish sent him some photos. And at the end, Chris Blatchford ended up using those photos in a documentary. And Popeye, in return, used that documentary as blows to have him murdered and kicked out of P9. But his true intentions were to take over P9. I'm a kid that knows that, and I'm a Southern Hispanic Mexican. You know, I was a kid who used to be riding around on a skateboard and a beach cruiser with Vans on and some tight-ass pants and a polo shirt with the St. Jude necklace and the gay comb over. No, Popeye from P9 was a white guy from Long Beach. And he decided to make a white supremacy gang because he was white. And he decided to make it in the heart of white town, Orange County. He knew that'd be the heart and the basis of his recruitment. He was a smart guy. Yeah, hit that Cash App, guys. Hey, Croatia, if you want to learn more about that, you could look up about stuff like on YouTube called Gangland, P9, P-E-N, and then put a 1. Public Enemy number 1, P-E-N, and then number 1. And you can learn a lot about them right there. There's a good little documentary about them. Well, they're not. What's up, bro? You know, they're not really racist. They just don't like blacks. Croatia, they fuck with Mexicans. They date Mexicans. They have kids with Mexicans. You know, the South Side, the MA gets really good along with P9 and Aryan Brotherhood. They're like butt buddies. You know, there's nothing really you can say bad about them. You know, there's some good guys, there's some bad guys. But that's how it works out. They're just racist against blacks. You know how racist Orange County is, Croatia? There's a thing called general population, right? And general population's where everybody goes and you are okay, you know? The blacks are not allowed to walk with the whites and the Mexicans or anybody else. We have them segregated. You know, and they're just not, they're not in general population because they'll be assaulted and killed. Why? They've had that hatred since the old days. And I'll tell you why, Croatia, the Mexicans do. Okay, and it's a historical hate. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Let me know if you're ready for it. It's intense. All right. So, to make a long story short, the Spaniards are the ones who conquered the Aztec Indians, who are now the Mexicans of Mexico, okay? So listen, to make a Mexican, you need a Spaniard and an Aztec Indian, and the baby's a Mexican, okay? When they have babies together, they're Mexican. So, this is the story my grandmother told me, all right? Listen. My grandmother told me that when the Spaniards landed here in what is now Mexico, they had African American slaves, okay? So my grandmother said, if you're a white Spaniard and you're rich and you own a ship and you have slaves, are you going to get off of your ship, go into the little tugboat, little rowboat, and go and venture off? She's all into a jungle. She's all that you don't know, that there could be anything in there. She goes, or would you send your black African slave to go check out what's there? So what my grandma says is that the black Africans found the Aztec Indians and told their Spaniard counterparts, these fucking dumb Indians have gold and diamonds and jewels. If we help you kill them, will you let us go? the Spaniards were like, we'll help you. My great-grandmother told me that her grandmother told her that the blacks were the ones that were killing the Aztec Indians. White-looking Mexicans are white-looking because they have really strong Spaniard blood. Like me. Do you like that, Croatia? Who's a fucking educated man now? You like that? Mexican kids don't even know why they hate black people. Mm-hmm. Oh, OG Black knows his history. Mm-hmm. Remember, when you get to where I'm at, you got to be very educated, Croatia, about your history. You got to know yourself. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know. You know, other countries don't hate them. They have no reason to. You know what I mean? Yep. All right, man. You guys have a good night. It's your boy, OG Black Man. I'm out. All right. Don't forget to subscribe to the new channel. Our PayPal, Patreon is open. You guys have a good night. Thank you, Fantasma. Thank you, Croatia. Thank you guys all for the show, man. I love you guys. You guys have a good night, man. You guys rock. Keep rocking, homie. Everybody, EGA Tricks, all you guys, man.